State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Garneau will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So now here is Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Mets, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Now here's the pitch.
First pitch, 720.
That's a ball. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. And this will be fouled away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Jeff McNeal comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 29 driven in. Now the 0-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And we're just underway from Truist Park. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Taijuan Walker gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Walker steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 10 home runs, and 32 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the AB on its way. Baez, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's the 0-2, and he got him.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 8 home runs and 32 driven in. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The average coming in at 266, 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Stepping up now, Tomas Nido, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. The 0-1 offering. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Freddie Rosario.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Up next, Travis Garneau. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Baez has it. The tag gets one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Taijuan Walker. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 99, Taijuan Walker.
And now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swinging bunt. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Walker gets the sign. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jorge Soler. Sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Looking at his career totals, Swanson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
To 1-2 now. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Oscar Yanoa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's 3rd best on the ball club. And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. From the belt, kicks and deals.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch, Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The windup and the 0-1. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Ronald Acuna will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in once again is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now back, the third baseman, Austin.
At the plate, Austin Riley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 2-0 now.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now the 2-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And things are not looking good here in the fourth inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Next up, Eddie Rosario worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping up is Tomas Nido. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The catcher, Tomas Nido.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Taijuan Walker. From the stretch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he falls behind 0-2. Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
The batter,
Next to hit, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a pitch on the way.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Here's the pitch. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis Garneau. Walker peers in. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. One down.
The right fielder.
Ready
number
now
12.
is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Up next for Atlanta, the pitcher.
Into the box now, Oscar Untitled. And he pops up the bunt attempt. To second for 1. And he's safe. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set and the pitch. As it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeal.
The left fielder, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball here. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Swanson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now back,
Here's Javier Baez. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Walker steps into his windup. Here it comes. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now it'll be Freddie Freeman, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB now. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Over to VR. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, Rosario.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back to Truist Park following this.
Leading off for the Mets, the third baseman, J.D.
First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Pete Alonso will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
This one's down to third. He's got it. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
So here is Michael Conforto, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0.
Seventh-inning stretch.
Here's the catcher, Travis Garneau. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball
The
game.
catcher, Travis Garneau.
Walker gets the sign. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Just hung in there on that one. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hit on the ground to third. Davis brings it in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Number 3, Tomas Nido.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Luis Guillorme will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. And now the first pitch. As he grounds one briskly to short, Swanson picks it up, and that's the second out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Jonathan Villar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Trevor May will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Jock Peterson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Second baseman.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Acuna digs in now. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Luke Jackson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the AB on its way. Opposite field to left. Rosario is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate now, Javier Baez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next, here is J.D. Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Leading up for the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, Eddie Rosario is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 0 for 4. Now the 2-1. Fouled away.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball right side. On the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in next, Travis Garneau. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way is laid off up for ball number 3. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Full count, 3-2. Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Mets took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Taijuan Walker earns win number 7 on the season. Oscar Garneau struck out